When a customer visits your store looking for a cymbal, it's important that you can help him or her find the right cymbal. If you do match up the right cymbal with the right player, you'll make the sale. If, however, you can't quite get there, it's more likely that the customer will leave without purchasing. In this course, we want to help you fine-tune your skills in this area for more sales. Hopefully you've already taken Sabian 102 and learned about the various Sabian models and the sound categories that can help you better remember which models to consider when assisting the customer. Let's do a quick review. Those 4 sound categories are modern, vintage, creative, and focused. In the modern category, you have the AAX series, which is modern bright, while the HHX series is characterized as modern dark. In the vintage segment of cymbals, you start with the AA series, which is vintage bright, and have HH, which can be best identified as vintage dark. Rounding out the vintage category is XS20. The third sound segment is creative. This category includes the Vault, which is a collection of uniquely different sounds, and the Paragon series. The final segment is focused, which includes APX, providing focused cut, B8 Pro, the B8 series, and SBR. In Sabian 102, we outlined some ideas for determining what the perfect cymbal solution is for your customer. Here's a quick summary. Determine the basics. What type of cymbal are they looking for? Crash, ride, hats? And what basic size would they prefer? Use sound examples to determine if they prefer modern or vintage, bright or dark. You do this by setting up and hitting the cymbals from at least the core 4 Sabian product series, that being AA, AAX, HH, and HHX. Now you listen to the feedback and start to present them with additional options from the sound categories and the series that they have indicated a preference for until you find a winner. For you to close the sale, you must find the right cymbal for the customer and give the customer confidence that it is the correct cymbal. The fact is that indecision can prevent a customer from pulling out his or her credit card and making a purchase. At Sabian, we realize that, and we've been working to give you everything that you will need to win. We know that knowledge is power, and we hope that you find courses here that empower you. Innovative product and a wide selection is also a key weapon that we are glad to provide to you. With 11 different series and over 2,000 different SKUs, we have that perfect cymbal. There's one other tool that we created for you, which is product videos. These product videos can help you find the cymbals that your customer wants and give them the confidence that they found the right one. We've created what is one of the biggest libraries of product videos in the drum industry, and we want you to benefit from them. Let me explain how you can use these videos in your quest to help customers find that perfect cymbal. Using the steps that we've just discussed, you have determined that your customer wants a modern sound, while perhaps leaning slightly towards the modern dark attributes of HHX. She also seemed to be a fit for some of the AAX models. On a computer in the store, go to the Sabian site and play a portion of 4 or 5 videos on products that fit your customer's early preferences. For instance, here's a collection that you might put together. The customer's in your store and you have the cymbals, so why rely on video? Great question. The answer is, with videos, you can showcase the cymbals within the context of the music. Of course, for most people, that is what matters the most, and how their cymbals will sound with the music, and this is hard to showcase live in your store. Another factor of finding the right crash cymbal that I must mention here is price. While players are usually looking for a cymbal to match that sound in their head, they must also consider the budget in this decision. At Sabian, we're proud to provide a variety of price point as well as sound. Products like the XS20, B8, and B8 Pro will be the right cymbals for their sonic qualities in many cases. For instance, the B8, B8 Pro, along with APX, all provide a focused sound characteristic that can be the right option for a player's needs, while the XS20 delivers a great vintage tone with its cast B20 bronze attributes. These models, however, also can perfectly match a customer's needs from a budget perspective, and that should not be forgotten. In this final section, I'd like to take you on a quick guided tour through some of the assortment of crashes to help you learn a little more about some of the great crash options. When you look through the catalog, you've seen a lot of different cymbals through these presentations and of course in your store. A couple things I wanted to point out. In our AAX and HHX series, we have some weights that are listed as studio and stage. Now, just so you're clear on what that means, it's just a designation for weight. So studio is going to be approximately a medium thin weight, whereas stage would be more of a rock weight. So that can help you identify the sound and the option that might best fit your customer's needs. Also, when you're showing crash cymbals to your customers, don't be afraid to mix up the sounds and the series to really create some interesting tonal colors on the drum set. We have some cymbals like the 18-inch HH Extreme, which has some larger hammering marks on it, which adds some trashiness to this particular crash cymbal, which is a nice contrast to some of the cleaner cymbals like an AA Explosion, for example. Sabian is also one of the most innovative companies in the world when it comes to cymbal making. Cymbals like the Ozone cymbal. This is a very unique cymbal, but it's also a nice tonal color contrast to a lot of the other cymbals that we do. So when you're putting a cymbal selection together for your customer, be creative, use your ears, and find the right cymbals that work for them. I hope that you've found this course helpful. I encourage you to continue your studies in this area by viewing all of the available product videos and really testing the crashes in your store to familiarize yourself with the sonic options. As you get better and better at selecting the perfect crash cymbal, your sales will increase and your customers will thank you.